chat, you know what I'm saying? We here with a reaction video to react this dude named Tiger. I just coming on the video, like I seen like the little intro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I watched the video him create Chiron. That jump was cold, like he really like put time and effort in. I think he dropped it. I recently just watched it, so he made this 2 weeks ago. Hold on, let me like the video, cause I did just watch that jump. And I didn't like it. It's kind of crazy. But, bruh, he's in 5 days ago. 6 days ago, he dropped a video saying building the AMP crib. So, nigga, he already got the Kai crib made. Kai room. So, building the damn, my headline cook, nigga. Like, it getting there. But, hey, we can react to the Tiger. I'm finna sub, cause I told you, feel me? I had to, repeat the comment chat. You did. Positive down the lead. But hey, y'all go show bro some love too, you feel me? But other than that, let's get to the reaction. You did.
We're gonna be building the entire AMP house. There were countless comments asking for it, and so I spent many hours building it, and it's finally done. As you can see, I built the entire thing, and it has all the rooms of all of the AMP members.
But one thing I can say, it's crazy how the whole world, everybody that watched them know exactly how that whole crib look like. Dude, when I watched the caviar, like, man, it's so crazy that everybody know how that nigga room actually look like.
So let's get right into this layout. Now, let me tell you guys, this was probably the most difficult build I've ever done on my channel.
But after this, I'm gonna start my screen. So
one, it's enormous. Their house is giant. Like, I don't know, there's no other way to put it. They have a giant house, okay? It's a giant mansion, and it was a lot of work. Two, there's no layout for this house anywhere. I spent probably hours, multiple hours looking for layouts, and I just couldn't find one. I was gonna like do the thing where you have to like call like Georgia or whatever for the layout. I was not doing all that. All right, there was no layout for this house anywhere. So I was not doing all that. All right.
It is cope. The fuck is cope?
There was no layout for this house anywhere. So I had to basically think of the layout on my own, make the layout on my own, using pictures. And let me tell you, there's so many different pictures of this build that I found, but I didn't find them at the same time, you know? So I would find a picture, and then I would be like, oh, okay, cool, I'm gonna use this. And I would find a new picture, and it would be different. And I wouldn't know which one to do. So I tried to do the most like recent ones, but most of the house is gonna look like how the house looked 2 years ago, including what was inside of the house. Because as much as I want to like make everybody's room perfect and make every room exactly how it looks in AMP's videos, it's pretty much impossible, or this video wouldn't come out for like a few weeks. Do you know what I mean? Like it would take too long. Cenat's room on his own took long enough. So now I have to make basically like 6 other rooms, and the entire house, and the entire exterior of the house, and all the details of the house. It's just, I'm low-key ranting, but it was very difficult. So if there were
I hope this video get recognition, cause dude, you really like putting in time and work in for this nigga. Like, just not to get that out of it, like, dude, you really like working though. Like, I respect it too. Like, you take your time to create somebody else crib, and I know this done took about hours, day, probably like, I ain't gonna say it possibly, like, if you just know life this junk, I salute you, I respect it, cause like it probably took you up to like 3 days, because probably less, cause you been doing it for a while. So, bruh, dude, then you had to go get every exact detail too. So that will make you comp at this, bruh. Like, no cap. And you spending your money on it to get something back out in the video. So I hope the video blow for you. No kids.
Details that I missed, which I did miss a lot of details in this build. I apologize for that. I will try not to miss many details in the future, but it was difficult, guys. This was a very difficult build, and I hope you guys do like it. I still think as much as I is missing from like the interior of the build, it's still like so cool, and like it's definitely just like the AMP house. So yeah. Next, I want to talk about, if you guys haven't seen what this house used to look like prior to the realtor that sold it to AMP, like prior to that, it's kind of like weird. It's like, I found this source and I thought it would have a floor plan, which is what I was looking for, and it didn't, which is all right, but it had like the house and a ton of pictures of the house. Like, I'm guessing right after people moved out, or like when people were like getting ready to like sell the house. And let me tell you, bro, this was a weird house. Like, this house was so weird. I don't know. I don't really know if it like it doesn't matter, but the house was very weird. So that was one thing I noticed. I don't know how else to describe it other than weird. Like, kind of like, I don't know. I really don't know what kind of like style it was. It was just like kind of like hippie. Like, no, that's not right. I don't know. It was creepy. I thought it was creepy. I don't know. I didn't like how it looked before. I'm glad, you know, whoever sold it
It's
to.
like, it hit different. He taking a hard time, and he got $1 million Bloxburg dollars too. Like, I mean, whatever. I don't know what that is, but nigga, he really like putting time in. And dude, I hate to see people like put time in like that, don't get nothing out of it. It's like anybody for real. Like, they do really like working though. Oh, my camera like that. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's great.
To AMP, they did a good job. It looks really, I think it looks way better now than before, so who knows. Anyways, I'm working on the entrance. I can't make the exact driveway and stuff because just scale things with Bloxburg, like it would literally, I don't have space for it. So I tried my best. I also connected it to like the outside of the plot just for fun. I was just experimenting. And then, yeah, I think I really like how the landscaping and the walkway, the way this all turned out, the driveway, is like, it's so gorgeous. It's one of my favorite parts of the build, which is funny because it like has nothing to do with the AMP house, you know what I mean? But still, it's a really sick part of, I guess, just the build. Like, it was really nice. I love the landscaping. Another thing, I don't really watch like too many of the AMP videos. Like, I mostly watch like separate, like maybe their own streams. But like the AMP, like the actual videos they make, I don't watch.
Hey, one question: who the most entertaining AMP member y'all watch? Like, to me, alright, I'm gonna be real. I like to watch Agent more. Then second, I probably like to watch Kai. Then Duke. Then right now, I don't watch Phantom, but I follow Phantom. But I go ahead and screen every once in a while. So then I say, alright, it's Agent, Kai, Duke. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Phantom, Chris, and Davis. Cause Davis just started screaming this year, so like I can't never catch his screen because he's screaming early anyway.
Watch too many of those. Like, I mean, I've seen all like most of the popular ones, but I'm familiar with all the people in AMP, but I'm not really familiar with like content surrounding the house. So that was another thing. Other than like the fireworks thing, other than that, like it was like kind of weird because I don't know. There's parts of this that I like never seen before, and it's like, I don't know. I've never noticed some things, and yeah, I don't know. It was pretty weird. It was pretty weird. Also, I have gained so much AMP knowledge on their house and other things through this because the amount of research I had to do, oh my god, it was terrible. I think I must have, or it was probably close, but I spent more time like looking at photos and like searching up videos of AMP members and them touring their house or them touring their new room, like Duke's new room. Cause I started Duke's room and it was his old room and I had to restart it, which was ugh.
You think about this, like this dude just said he started on Duke's room, he had it old room, now he doing a new one and he had to restart it. Like, they tell you bro really grinding. Like he restarted from scratch just to do it over. Like, dude really, but they really liked it.
Ugh, and I don't even. I think I like how it turned out, but I do know like it could have been better, and there's not as much details
It don't
as I
even matter how
wanted to
good
have.
it is. You
But I
did
try
it
to
though.
make it look like, you know, they recently moved in. There's not too much set up yet, you know, because it was pretty impossible to include all the details for everyone's, unless it would have taken a while. Which I already talked about this, but I don't know why I'm repeating myself, kind of. But yeah, that was
Commentary,
my
nigga.
thought process anyway.
Commentary.
But you'll
You
see here,
did.
we're working on these things. I don't know what these are. They're just like cool supports with like these roofs that I noticed. They're pretty cool, but they're not that special. At the end of the day, I feel like it was important to include those details because the house wouldn't look the same without it. But you really could just build it without that and make things way more simple and focus on the interior. But I think I had a good balance of focus on the exterior and the interior. Like I spent a lot of time on the exterior just because it was a giant mansion, and honestly
And
maybe less.
And I ain't even peeped that bruh just built a basketball court like ho. Like, like that's cold, brody.
A lot of time on the, definitely spent less time on the interior because I was locked in. That's another thing. Make sure you guys join the Discord. Almost the entire build was just I streamed it live in the Discord, like, and talked to fans. You can interact with me in the Discord pretty much all the time.
Dang.
So yeah. Anyways, yeah, this part, a lot of there's like these random parts on the actual house that are like kind of random, like you wouldn't expect them, but they're there. And I tried to do just about every single one of the details, especially on the roof and like the balconies as I could, but you already know it doesn't always turn out like that. So yeah. So now we're gonna work on the entrance of the house, which I really loved the entrance. I think this entrance was probably like the best thing of the house. Like this was awesome. It looked so good. I will just go ahead and say it right now. I did leave out the fish bathroom. If you know, you know. I'm sorry. I literally, just with the way the layout was, I was really about to leave out Chris's room, but I figured it out. But oh my god, guys, it took me like 2 hours to figure it out. If I just had like the model, like the GTA 5.
Dude, I can't wait they drop the video on the new career, like on the AMP channel. Like, it's gonna be tough. Cause this like, dude, the first AMP career rented. You know what I'm saying? Cool. The second AMP, coldest. You know what I'm saying? But I mean cold. You feel me? But I know the new career, like, since it taking so long, it gonna be so cold. Like, dude, imagine having two cribs. Like, cause Kai still gonna scream at their crib regardless. I'm already knowing. But I feel like make it that crib, but that's gonna be right. Another 2 mansions, see our name. Then agent already do real estate.
5 roleplay model, like the strict time model. I don't know. It would have been easier, like way easier, but obviously I didn't. So I just had to go off videos, and it wasn't bad. I don't know. Anyways, I decided to change all the colors to, I guess, like a whiter white, like the institutional white maybe, just because it started to, like, the contrast with everything just didn't look right to me, and so I fixed it up. Next, I'm starting this bar thing at the front of the house. This is probably like where I start the interior, but I'll like go outside and like do little things on the exterior every now and then. So don't worry about that.
We got the marble counter.
But I do actually like how the bar, the living room, the kitchen, like I think all that turned out well. I think I could have done better maybe on like just the layout in general, because in real life it's like way more seamless. Like the walls are kind of off. I feel like almost all of the walls aren't perfect or are just like a little bit off, and I couldn't really, I just couldn't figure out why. So I ended up leaving it. I think I did try my best, so that's all that matters. But let's see, yeah, I am gonna finish up by adding a cabinet here, and then I do add like a bunch of like glasses. And when I say glasses, I mean like cups, you know, like glass cups, to the bar area, just because I thought that would fit. And then we're gonna work on this part outside here. The problem with this was I wanted the ceiling the real ceiling in real life is like pretty, and it like goes up and it's kind of vaulted, so I wanted that to look pretty similar to how it actually does in real life. So of course I went ahead and added in the basic shapes everywhere, and then I added in the pieces so that I could vault the ceiling here as well. And I think in real life it's more of a complex like shape or design, and it might not be that complex in this, but it still turned out really nice, and I definitely think it was worth it to add. As you can see, I know it's pretty dark, but oh yeah, here's me adding the cups. I know it's pretty dark to see, but it does look good at the end. I promise, guys, make sure you watch all the way to the end. Although honestly, if you're watching this far into the video already, I feel like you are already destined to finish the video. You're already destined to watch to the end and not skip, you know?
See, like
maybe
you done brought it to my, like, I was trying to be a W man, white boy, but like, should I skip a little bit, or should I wait till you get to the room? Should I fast forward? I want to fast forward to like the main point, though. Like, it's the outside. Like, we seen enough of the exterior. Like, the interior, where is that though? Like, you feel me?
I think it looked a lot like the foliage from like around the house. I don't know, from like the reference pictures, I mean. So yeah, turned out nice. Next up, you guys already know, I finished up this little thing. The windows kind of like curved up like this, and I did not want to spend a lot of time on it, so I did it very lazily, but it worked out fine. Okay, so next I had stuff placed in here, and I realized, oh, this is old. It doesn't look like this anymore since AMP moved in. I think, based off GTA, basically, is that they have this kind of like podcast room kind of thing with this like couch and like an AMP sign and whatnot. So tried to make it the best I could. And let's see, I made this little like half table. Oh yeah, all of the decals I saved for like the end, kind of. There wasn't, I really wanted to upload more decals, but I really had no way. Like, for example, Phantom and like Duke's rooms, they have a lot of like different little decals. So does Agent, and I wanted to incorporate that because like I think that's a huge part of it, and I think that was one of the coolest parts about the Cenat. Cenat's room was, I had all his like decals, all his carpets, all his stuff like that, except his whiteboard. Guys, I'm sorry for missing the whiteboard. Forgive me.
Right now, then.
I forgot. Nah, but I had almost everything.
Like Phantom and Duke room, they so close by.
Coolest parts about that was like, oh, like dang, there's some effort in this video. And I really wanted to make this video, but I literally could not find like pictures of Phantom's rugs, or like I was looking for a troop rug. I was looking for the Phantom text in GTA so I could upload that. Like I was looking for all this stuff, and I spent a lot of time looking for it. And with Duke's room, I just used the AMP logo, but he also has like the D block thing. He has his jerseys, like a lot of that I just could not find. I don't know, maybe I like had to look harder, but I couldn't find it in Roblox. I couldn't find it on Google or anything. Like the best things I could find, I don't know, I would have had to like make it myself. So that's pretty much, that's my explanation for why I was not able to include any of that.
See, one thing I like about bro, that he want to do his best though. Like he steady talking like, I try my best. But nigga, you did good though. Like from what I'm seeing right now, bro. If you would like make your own server and game, you could, bro. Like you cold, buddy.
Obviously in the future though, like I definitely could return to this build and like add more details, because I don't know, I just feel like it's so basic. Like it's so huge and there's so much like little details, but there's not a lot of just like a bunch. There's not a bunch of them, you know what I'm saying? And like most of the details are like kind of repetitive, copy and pasted, and they just don't look that good. But we are working on Duke's room, and Duke's room turned out really nice. I think it wasn't, these rooms aren't that realistic. Like I feel like they remind me of like old Bloxburg. They're not, I don't know. I think the reason why is because their mansion doesn't really look like if you look at the pictures and my references, it's from another game. So it's hard to really get a good grasp of how it would be in real life. But the mansion isn't like a super like crazy realistic like thing. Like it's like kind of like it's like this is how it's portrayed. So I don't know, I tried my absolute best with it, and I like how the end product was. So yep. Next, this is Chris's little streaming basement thing, and this is Chris's, well, that's Davis's room, but still, and this is the laundry room.
Alright, Chad, I'm back. People, like, I recorded it earlier on the day, and I just picked back up where I left out, you know what I'm saying? It's right now, it's 9:51. I think I started recording like at 12. I just got the shower, so I'm gonna get what they actually did. I probably skipped fast for a little bit, but like, bro, really.
And this is Chris's, well, that's Davis's room, but still, and this is the laundry room. I don't know if that's actually a laundry room, but I'm guessing it was. And oh yeah, this is Agent's like bathroom.
I just skip through it though.
Mansion isn't like a super like crazy realistic like thing. Like it's like kind of like it's like this is how it's portrayed. So I don't know, I tried my absolute best with it, putting in loads and loads of these details now, trying to make all of their rooms look right. And there's so many boxes everywhere, which I honestly hate. I don't like how I put all the boxes everywhere, but
you should like
at the end of the day,
like, room by room.
It's kind of like, oh, they're moving in type of thing. So things aren't furnished very much, or like it's bare bones, because that's how it was in the tour videos and in like the AMP,
at least you tried, brody. You know what I'm saying? Like
the house in GTA.
Good.
So
nigga, he
yeah,
really
I think I tried
it, though, like,
my best. That's where I'll leave it.
I'm really trying to see.
Definitely tried my best.
Everybody in the room, cause
and
like, they do.
I don't know. I think if I
my phone skipping though, check. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all.
No, I've
y'all
added the lighting by now. The lighting is also a mess because one, it's Bloxburg. It's pretty impossible to get good lighting, and two, when the build is like a little bigger, I think it's even harder to get good lighting. But nonetheless, I did try my best. I'm not sure. I might have tried. I might have made the roof
nigga said the AMP crib, nigga.
But if I didn't, I definitely trying to figure out how their rooms look, where they are, how they lay out with the rest of the rooms, you know, etc. So this, I don't want to do that, and I can understand that feeling. But that doesn't happen much to me personally. It's important to remember, like,
I'm more of a get to the point type guy.
I don't know.
But like, hey, I don't watch your
That's
video
my take
enough
on
to
it,
get like, you
anyways.
feel me, a feel to it.
I don't know if that makes sense.
But like, hey, bro, I hope everybody will watch your videos. Cause, like, you really be
room,
locked
I
in.
saw a stream.
Like,
I looked up Chris and I saw a stream of his during like Christmas time, and I was like, Christmas tree, overdo it, but he has a lot down there.
And
of course, you already know I had to add. I think this got blown up or something by the fireworks, but if I don't remember, but I had to add this beanbag. It was in his like found everywhere, which I don't know all detail to do. It's room, and then what's his name? Agent for Agent's room.
I seen the microphone. I thought
added some chairs and whatnot. And then I went through.
Like Agent room looked
all
the best.
Of the decals, all the posters, everything, and that will lead us straight into the tour.
In real life, Agent, he got one of the coldest rooms in there, cause like, he got the Agent got the master bedroom, real talk. Because this nigga bathroom go from. This nigga bathroom huge, nigga. Like, he got a shower, a tub. Him and Duke probably got like the best. Nah. I'm thinking about the other crib probably, but like Agent room, Agent room not decorated like Phantom, Duke, and Kai. But he got the best room in the crib though. But Duke got the best vibe room. Kai got the best like room for like screaming. Cause he downstairs away from everybody. Davis, his room small. Not gonna lie. It ain't big as it should be. Like to be the group leader, I ain't gonna lie. Feel like he should have had the bigger room, but he don't be there for real. Like he do now. But yo, Chris got a cold room too. Like Chris top 5 with the room, top 3 with the room that like vibe wise. I get Chris 1, Duke 2, Phantom 3, Agent 4, and Kai 5, David 6. Like, and there's that order. It's like Kai room cool, but like No. I reordered it. I reordered it. Alright. Room number 1. Kai. I get Kai. Chris, Duke, Phantom, Agent, then David. Yeah, W order. Like vibe wise, I swear.
Starting with the beautiful landscaping of the outside gate. That's just so gorgeous. I love how that turned out.
Garage.
And then when we go inside the garage, you can see that it'll lead us straight to the bar. No fish bathroom, sadly. I'm sorry. But it leads us straight to the foyer too, with all of Kai's unopened boxes. And then we've got the living room here. Very, very pretty. Yeah. We've got the kitchen, of course. I actually really like this kitchen. I like the circular kind of thing there.
I salute the bro though.
We've got this like storage and recording production room, I think. This like little podcast or some room. Another little recording or production room. And then we've got the stairway, which leads all the way to Agent's room. I really do like Agent's room. There's definitely details that are missing, but
yeah, Agent
honestly,
really,
they were just
really
too hard to implement.
I mean, like top 3.
And
4,
then that poster, I like a lot of the posters are just random.
There's a shower. Like.
I wish I could do more with like curves in Bloxburg. I feel like that would be very helpful. And of course, here's his bedroom. Pretty basic, pretty default.
You think about it, you never get to see Asian bedroom for real. Like I forgot how Asian bedroom look, nigga. Like I don't think I remember. You only remember his screen room and his bathroom. Like that's the far Asian ever go when he on screen.
That's pretty much what it looked like. So I don't know. Then you could see me getting lost in this maze of a house, but leads us to Davis's room. Davis room right here. Got his little setup. I think Davis room was one of the most like realistic, because like this is literally it from what I saw. This was like,
what I see, bro.
And then his balcony, of course. The balconies are so cool in this house. Super cool. Anyways, this is the little shared bathroom that he has with Chris's room over here. Chris' room also had like literally nothing in it. Like I don't know if it was what I was looking at.
Yeah,
that was
bro.
like,
you missing out on Chris' room. Chris got way more, like his whole bedroom, like smooth.
Baiting me, but it looked like they were just super basic rooms with nothing in them. And then of course, the rest of Chris's like setup, his stream area, his green screen, everything else.
Chris'
and then,
room, like
of course, we got the laundry room and laundry. You already know, getting things clean. We go up now. Oh, we're gonna save that one for later. We're gonna go up now into Duke Dennis room. Duke Dennis room looked so good. I did not upload the jersey decals just because I couldn't find them. But I wanted to keep it there just in case one day I do find it. I can upload it.
Duke look like he got a big old
The
mirror.
rest did turn out pretty nice though. There's the bathtub, the beautiful bathtub, guys. I think that's one of the best parts of the build. Then of course Phantom's room. Got his Dominican flag. Obviously he has a bunch of different stuff in here actually.
Bedroom back though, right?
Pretty hard to add in. So this is the best I could do.
Yeah.
And here's our outside. I love the grill. I love the trees. I honestly really like the outside. The exterior I think is really, really nice. Very accurate too.
Yeah.
So
trying to go to Kai room.
Here we go. Finally to our final room. Wait, you thought I was just gonna let you see Kai's room? I have a full video on Kai's room right here on screen right now. If you want to see Kai's room, go click this video.
Hey.
Anyways, guys, I'm so glad you watched this to the end. I'm so proud of you. You made it. You made it.
Hey,
nah, I'm just kidding. I'm actually so tired, guys. I'm gonna head to bed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
I respect, bro. You feel me? Cause bro really like just put his time in. He made a 27-minute video. I ain't watched the whole 27 because I was skipping and pause. But at the same time, bro, I respect your effort and hard work that you put into this. Like real talk. You're really cold. Like, I hope you become one of the biggest creators one day. You know what I'm saying? Editors or whatever you want to be. Like, you cold, brody. I hope you keep pushing toward that. You did. But other than that, W reaction video. See y'all in the next one. You dig.